Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to speak about the He-177. You know the drill. If you're interested only in the battle, you can skip to the timestamp written by me in the comments. And so, I will begin. Many think that this bomber is very powerful and dangerous. The truth is, this bomber is far from being that good. It is a plane with many flaws that make it hard to play. The bomb load is good. It has two setups. One with 4 1,000 kilograms bombs and another with two 1,800 kilograms and 6,500 kilograms bombs. Which one to use depends on the map you play on. The first setup is good for maps on which the bases have a normal amount of hit points. The second one is better to use on maps with bases that have a double amount of hit points, as you will manage to get two bases. Why not use the second setup in both cases? Well, it is because the two 1,800 kilograms bombs are dropped at the same time, and it will be a huge waste to drop them only on one simple base. The armor of the plane is good. It can tank a lot of damage. This plane is also one of the few planes that have a correct damage model of the tail, where the left and right elevators and vertical stabilizers are modeled separately from each other. This way, when you lose one vertical stabilizer, you still have the second one. This allows this plane to survive a lot of damage. But while it has a correct damage model of the tail, it has a wrong damage model of the engines. This plane has two propellers, powered by two engines, each. So technically, when an engine gets damaged, the other three should still work fine. But in the game, each pair of engines is modeled as one, so when you are supposed to lose only one engine, you lose two. This leads you to the point in which you can barely keep your plane in the air, which forces you to go to the airfield to repair, otherwise you will die. The flight characteristics are good. The engines are very powerful, and the plane is able to climb well. It is also capable of diving at very high speeds, but it rips at around 700 km per hour indicated airspeed. It can also turn well on the vertical, but don't expect to outearn the enemy fighters. Eventually they will get their guns on you. But what represents a big problem for this bomber is its defensive capability. It has two 20mm guns, one installed in front and another in the tail. Both have very bad angles of fire, so their use will be very dangerous and limited. It has two turrets on the top, one with a 13mm machine gun and another with two 13mm machine guns. There is also a 13mm machine gun under the cockpit, facing the tail, and it also has bad angles of fire. And there is also a 7.92 machine gun installed in front. All these machine guns have a bad damage and a bad velocity, which makes it really hard to damage the enemies. This plane has a bad defensive capability, which raises the question, why does it have a 6.0 battle rating? And what is the reason it costs 43,000 silver lions to repair? There is Lincoln at this battle rating, that does most of the things that the 177 is able to do, and does it a lot better, and the repair is only 20,000 silver lions. My point is, that this plane should get a lower battle rating or an increase in the power of the 13mm machine guns. This plane is very challenging and it is far from being the beast many confuse it with. It is possible to play this bomber well, but don't expect the results to be too high. As for next, you will be able to see what I could achieve on this plane. Enjoy.